Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, feel a wonderful sensation of ever-increasing relaxation. Breathing in a wonderful feeling of resourcefulness and exhaling any tension, stress, or worries. When you breathe in deeper than you normally would, and scan your body for any clues of stress or tension. And as you exhale, just decide now is the perfect time to release that stress, that tension. Feel it leave your body in your outward breath as your eyelids relax, your jaw relaxes, tiny muscles around your forehead, temple, all release tension. Breathe in that resourceful relaxation and feel the release as even more tension leaves your body in that outward breath. Arms feeling limp and loose. Diaphragm becomes activated. No longer just breathing from the chest, but deeper down. Legs feeling limp, loose, and heavy as you feel a sinking sensation taking you deeper and deeper relaxed. As your physical body relaxes, I want your imagination to recall a time where you felt incredibly empowered, that you had the resources to deal with a difficult situation, but you spoke truth. You were direct, confident. Your resources exceeded the demands of that situation. I want you to recall how you looked back then, like you were an onlooker seeing you in that confident, resourceful way. See that certainty, a stoic, pragmatic energy that you will do the best you can with what you have. Then rewind it, jump into the memory, feel that you are now reliving that experience of resourceful empowerment. Remember where you were at the time, breathe the same way, feel the same way, as you feel that you are activating those powerful resources inside you again, rekindling neural networks of empowerment. Imagine leaving that situation, still feeling those resources exist within you. And imagine going to wherever you would rest or sleep back then in that moment. Imagine putting your head on a pillow and perhaps feeling that sensation after doing something stressful or difficult. Relief, pride, accomplishment, but also sometimes exhaustion as you sink into that place of rest, feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. And I want you to get a sense that you can only do what you can with what you have. You will accept those things outside of your control, and you will do the best you can with those things inside your control. You are unlocking the resources, not just to make difficult decisions, but to emotionally reconcile with the consequences of those decisions. The deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you go as your mind awakens. Feel that you have permission to prioritize your health and self-care, ensuring your physical, emotional, and mental well-being are always attended to. Give yourself permission to set strong boundaries to protect your health and maintain equilibrium in your life. As you slow down your breathing, notice how you can feel positive and empowered. And you can embrace vulnerability, not as a weakness, but as a source of strength. And maybe you can imagine seeing yourself at work, but see yourself looking resourceful and capable of handling temporary stress and overwhelm. See yourself looking more resourceful than ever before. And notice that something has changed, where that version of you has let go, has released anger at the decisions or incompetency of other people. This version of you is only concerned with focusing on what you can control. You do the best with the time you have at work, avoiding overcommitting or taking on too much. Now more than ever before, you understand that your health is more important than your work, and act accordingly. Think of those major decisions you've made in your life, and feel that right now you can accept fully the consequences of a major recent decision. I don't know if it will happen today or tomorrow or in a week's time. I just know that soon, very soon, you will reach a point of complete acceptance. I want you to imagine yourself in the very near future writing a letter about your feelings, hopes, dreams, how you wanted things to be, what could have been that may never be. Imagine seeing yourself write that letter, but seeing that it's helping you achieve acceptance, but also any sadness is temporary, and what replaces sadness are deep feelings of gratitude. Gratitude for the things that you do have in life. You prioritize self-care activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. As time goes on, you feel more and more confident in setting boundaries to protect your well-being. But notice, setting the boundary is the decision. Enforcing the boundary is the vigilance and the consequence of that decision. Feel that you are able to do whatever is necessary so that lessons that have been learned are applied, that you prioritize and give value to those things that are of the highest level of importance, not the most immediate. As you feel confident in doing what's right, not necessarily giving the oil to the squeaky wheel. You manage work stress effectively, deep down knowing and believing that you can handle whatever comes your way. As you no longer feel the need to do the impossible at work, you'll do what you can. You'll manage expectations where necessary. You'll delegate what you're able to delegate, and you will choose to do what you can that has the biggest impact with a state of pragmatic realism. As you release any frustration or anger related to work, feel it leave your body in your outward breath. Feel you're becoming lighter, more free, more resourceful. And notice as any frustration or anger leaves your body, you breathe in an incredible sense of gratitude for all of the positive aspects of your life. You choose to embrace your vulnerability, recognizing it as a source of empowerment. I wonder just how much joy you can find in taking care of yourself and making healthy choices. Breathe in and breathe out. And notice that you can set an intention each morning to have a positive mindset, ready to face challenges with confidence, acceptance, and resourcefulness. As before long, you will feel a profound sense of acceptance and peace with your decisions, knowing you are doing your best with the resources available to you. So breathe in and breathe out. Feel that you're returning to the present moment with a feeling of recalibration, having let go of disempowering emotions and feeling that you are reactivating you at your very best. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. You will awaken at your best, but your best with boundaries. Your boundaries are your time, your proximity, what you say yes or no to. The boundaries will maintain your equilibrium, and your equilibrium will be conducive to your physical, mental, and emotional health. If your unconscious mind accepts what these changes can be and will be, let me know by nodding your head. And now it's time to return to the present. Feeling empowered, resolute, you will do what needs to be done, and you will live your truth. As you return to the present moment, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, connect fully into the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.